Hey beauties, it's Riri. Welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. If you're new here, I'm an over 40 lover of all things beauty and I love showcasing indie brands here on my channel. Speaking of indie brands, I just received my Glamlite Holiday Mystery Box. This was $50 and it's supposed to have a retail value of $130. And they are all supposed to be products that are limited to just the box. First and foremost, the packaging, you guys. I love it. It's amazing. Pink and yellow are my all-time favorite colors. So just the theming of this, I think it is absolutely beautiful. I do also like that they made it incredibly easy to gift this to somebody. So we are going to dive in, you guys. And then we're going to put some stuff on our face. You guys, sincerely, how cute. It is packaged incredibly well, too. And just so nobody comes for me, you guys know, especially if you are not new here, we keep everything very lighthearted over here. We are a little bit of a hot mess. We like to have a good time. We keep it positive on this channel, you guys. But there's some drama going on as of the day that I'm filming this with Glamlite. I'm actually going to link, he does not know I exist or anything like that. I'm going to link Skelotim down below, his video talking about the drama. I'm going to say this right now. I am talking about this in terms of getting my money's worth and this as a makeup product. If you do not like Glamlite, then this is not the video for you. But I just wanted to mention it that I do understand they have a lot going on. I purchased this a while ago. I'm going to showcase it as that was my intention on obviously getting the box. Of course, for myself too. But anyways, I digress. So I just wanted to note that I know about the drama and stuff like that. This is not the place for that. This is not the time for that. All right, first up is the Banana Cream Pie Powder. The packaging is adorable. I'm not much of a powder person. I do just kind of want to look at the product itself though. I want to kind of see what the component looks like. So it is kind of a true banana powder. I don't know if it smells like it or not, but I'm not going to open this, you guys, just because I know me and I'm most likely not going to use it. So that's the first product. Next up, cute, is the Glamlite Holiday Sweets palette. This was supposed to be one of the limited products for the actual box. And this says, it's the sweetest time of year. Indulge in the Holiday Sweets eyeshadow palette, a dreamy 9-shade collection inspired by the magic of holiday desserts. Okay, I like the packaging. That is something that they nail it every time. If they have a concept, whether it's something like this, whether it is a licensed collaboration or something like that, the execution with the packaging and the theming, you guys, is stellar, in my opinion. I love pink. I love pink. Oh, it is so cute. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. That is beautiful. Ooh. I like that it's more neutral. We have like a lighter and then a deeper and then the pretty pink. And these definitely look, I have a mirror right here. These definitely look like multi-chromes. Very pretty. All right, so far I'm okay, I'm thrilled. Next up is also, I think, a limited product for the box. This is the Glamlite Cinnamon Swirl Lip Kit, Lip Liner, and Tinted Hydration Lip Gloss Duo. That's a lot to say. Again, the packaging I love. And it is a soft nude. I do like the packaging and the component. And I do just want to see the shade of the liner as well. If it's more kind of super light like that, oh yeah, it's definitely a little darker. Okay, I may test this one. All right, next up, we have another lip kit. This is the Hot Cocoa Lip Kit, Lip Liner, and Tinted Hydration Lip Gloss Duo. Oh, the packaging, I love. This seems to be a little bit deeper. Love that. I like that they're kind of offering something, you know, a little bit lighter, a little bit deeper. I'm gonna also check the liner out. It is also a deeper shade. So far, so good, y'all. So far, I'm thrilled. Okay. Next up, we have the Hostess Birthday Cupcakes Body Butter. I thought all of this was like part of the just like holiday stuff, but I guess not. And I would have to smell this, but I am nervous about this because if they have like a weird fake vanilla scent, it is not always my favorite. I do really like this component, but I think I'm going to hold off on testing that. Next up, we have something from the Coca-Cola collection. Okay, so those few first items, I think, like the lip kits and the palette were specific to this. This is the Coca-Cola Glow Highlighter. And I am a fan of Glamlite. I have used their products for quite some time. Oh, that is so cute. Like I said, the packaging, there are not many brands, in my opinion, that do packaging as well as Glamlite does. All right, it looks to be white. Well, you know, a sheer. I feel like I'm seeing like a greeny tint here and then like some pink. I don't know how I feel about that. I would use something like this more so as like for like an eyeshadow topper or a highlighter to kind of match a look, if that makes any sense. And then last up in here is the Scooby-Doo, the Scooby Snacks Lip Duo. And I'm almost positive it's a lip mask and a lip scrub. Yes, it's a lip scrub and a lip sleeping mask. I actually had this in the past. All right, let me get the box out of the way. All right. I think, let's try the highlighter. And not that I don't like this kind of highlighter, I do. Like my Noctilucent palette, I use it all the time. I love it. So let me grab some brushes. I will, of course, swatch it first. Incredibly smooth. That is beautiful. Oh, y'all, hold on. My grocery order's here. DRB. All right, so it is an iridescent with a beautiful shift to it. It feels incredibly smooth. Now, these are not what I'm going to be using, you know, when I'm going au naturel and I'm doing just a soft, you know, natural neutral type look. But I love the Noctilucent palette, and this is definitely giving those vibes. Very, very pretty. But I would, you know, it would not be my everyday, just noting that, obviously. And I don't have blush or anything on because I didn't know what was going to be in here. So while I'm here, let me throw on some blush and stuff so I don't feel quite as muted out. I'm just gonna go with my Judy brush. This is the Fenty Beauty, the Suede Powder Blush in Bacon Cakes. I hope everybody is well. We are getting so close to Christmas, you guys. My son actually, at the time that I'm filming this, you guys will see this tomorrow, so I'm only a day behind with this video with you guys. Like, you're gonna see it pretty much in real time. But my son, as we speak, and as I'm filming, which is why I'm a little rushed, he is on his way into town. He does live a few hours away. We are empty nesters. And I love that he gets to come home for the holidays. That is so incredibly important and special, and just, I love it. I love every moment of it. Do you have family that come in? Do you go out of town? I'd like to know. And are you an empty nester? Do you have grown kids? How do you guys plan the holidays? All right, next I'm gonna go into my Ultra Ego eye base. I'm finishing up the last little bit of this, and this was gifted. And I use an eye base no matter what, you know, eyeshadows I'm using. I am quite familiar with Glamlite's formula though. And I like that specifically with Glamlite kind of versus a lot of other more indie, you know, based brands or whatever. They are way more affordable and they still have, in my opinion, a beautiful formula. So we're gonna go into the holiday sweets. It's so cute. I will, of course, do some swatches for y'all. We have Marshmallow Sweet Treat and Merry Mulberry. Okay, they all feel very smooth. This one feels a little bit thicker. Whoa, oh my gosh. I love shades like, these are beautiful. Oh, I feel like Marshmallow is another one of those that's like not super rich in pigment. Let me pick up a little bit more. Yeah, it's almost like you can't see it at all. I'll show you obviously on my hand. Like there, it's more of like a topper type formula. Ooh, that's lovely. And my light is down as low as it will go, and I am in front of my window. So this is, it's a pretty good representation of my skin, of the colors, things like that. Do you like mystery boxes? Y'all know I've unboxed a ton of advent calendars. I do have a couple more little mystery boxes coming. They are running behind, they're late. But I did actually have a couple requests to get a particular brand, so I picked up a couple mystery boxes from another brand as well. So next up are Sugar Plum Frosting and Wonderland Cake. Okay, the middle one feels incredibly smooth. So does this one. This one feels a little bit thicker. Oh, beautiful. Okay, again, and then that Sugar Plum one, that's one that feels a little thicker. Not really getting a whole lot of pigment out of that one. Yeah, I find it strange that Glamlite can kind of stay, you know, as low priced, in my opinion, as low priced as they are. Next is Gingerbread, Sugar Cookie, and Chocolate Kisses. Sorry, y'all, I should have worn my glasses. They feel very smooth. Ooh, and I like the choice of colors here. I maybe would have liked to see, which pink and purple obviously go beautiful together, and a lot of these purples that are in here have more of a pinkness to them. But I think I would have liked to seen like a dusty, like mauvey, pinky purple shade in here versus the like straight up pink one. Alrighty. Let's throw a few of these on our eyeballs, you guys. I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy brush, and I think I'm gonna go into, let's go Gingerbread. Not getting a lot of kick up, and it picks up beautifully on the brush. Whoa, that's a little bit more pigmented than I anticipated. Okay. All right, that looks really pretty. I love colors like this. It's like really pretty, like teddy bear caramelly type of shade that I love. Bringing that almost all the way up to my brow bone. And then kind of hollowing out the like hollow of my brow with that shade as well. Ooh, blending beautifully. Have you tried Glamlite? What is your favorite collection from them? What is a collection you wish that they would drop? I'm curious. I'm putting this just on the inner half or so, or the first half. Yeah, pretty true to pan, blending easily, no complaints. All right, same brush. I'm gonna go into Chocolate Kisses, picking up beautifully on the brush. Wow. Yeah, you don't need a lot, I don't feel like. I should have started a little lower. I generally do, so I have some space to blend out, but it's fine. We'll get there, you guys. And I'm just gonna kind of round that out, meeting that first shade. And I'm going in circular motions. Oh yeah, really pretty. Yeah, it definitely came a little too high over here. Let me grab a more firm, like pencil style brush. This is something that I like to do if I feel like things are getting a little bit too high. Maybe if they're getting a little muddy, maybe if my blend, you know, the gradient that I'm looking for is not really working out. This has 0 product on it. And as you can see, I'm going in teeny, teeny, tiny little circles, kind of kissing the edge of that shadow. Then I'm gonna tap this brush off. I always keep a towel right here on my lap. Then from here, I can aim for that soft blend that I'm looking for. Yeah, that looks beautiful. Okay, so far so good. Tapping my brush back off, going into the initial shade that we started with. And then I'm just gonna feather that. Okay, so far so good, you guys. I'm gonna go in and use some glitter primer. This is from Gourmande Girls. I did pay for this myself, but I do have an affiliated code with them, RERE10 for 10% off. And this is my all-time favorite glitter primer. As you can see, it is clear and it is incredibly thin, incredibly lightweight, which I love. It literally just feels like a serum. It feels nice and cooling. It's super thin. It does not disrupt the eyeshadow underneath like some that I have tried. And it dries almost instantly in terms of like, it's not gloopy or anything like that. Like it sets down and it has the perfect level of tack without being like so sticky that it's kind of hard to use, if you will. I'm gonna go into Marshmallow with a pencil style brush. I typically will use just my fingers, which I still may do that. I always feel like I get the best bang for my buck with my fingers, but I do have little nails on today, so I don't know how, you know, precise I'm gonna get. This is actually picking up way better on my brush than it was in the finger swatch. It has a little bit more actual pigment to it than I anticipated. That is really stunning. It's got like this beautiful, almost like a neutraliness to it, but then I'm also seeing like pinkiness to it. It's really pretty. Ooh, yeah, I like that. I'm also going to carry this above the brow. Okay, I was not blown away by the swatch of this, but seeing it actually on the skin, I am a fan. Ooh. I'd also like to know while we're here, what is your favorite gift you've ever been given? Like ever in your entire life? And are you somebody that you are more like, you're very particular about what you get? Do you have a list? Do you like more practical gifts? Are you more of like, hey, I waited all year to get something cool and fancy? I want to know. All right. I feel like I really want to play with this one right here. I'm going to do it. This is Sweet Treat. I just love, I love this color so much. It's so pretty. And these are colors based on just like the couple of different finishes and opacities here. These are the type of shades that I like to do kind of my standard or my me look, if you will, where I just go in with 3 shimmer shades. I do a very light inner corner shade or neon, and then I will do a deeper shade and then another deeper shade as far as like doing all shimmer shades. And it's just beautiful. It's super easy. It's impactful. I do it literally just with my fingers. That is stunning. Oh my gosh. Excuse the eyelash on my eyeball, y'all. Look, if you're new here, I'd like to lie and say I'm not a hot mess or a shit show, but I would be lying to you, honey. But we're on a shit show. And then I feel like I want to go into Sugar Plum, but I don't know that it's going to show. Yeah, there's not a lot of pigment to this shade, like at all. I'm digging. Yeah, I'm getting nothing. I don't like that shade. And it's so pretty too. Yeah, it's not even, sorry guys. It's not even like picking up on my finger. Okay, well, we're gonna try a sponge tip applicator. That is always my little trickety poo-poo when you can't get something to pick up. And I get these from Ulta for, they're cheap. They're very, very cheap. Okay, so yeah, this one shade, it looks super... I'm gonna scrape the top layer. Maybe it got pressed too hard. And that is a thing. Sometimes they will get pressed a little hard. Okay, well, I'm beating it to shreds, as you guys can see. Nope, it just put a clump in my lash. Yeah, well, in my opinion, maybe we could wet it and use it as like a liner type finish. We could maybe wet the brush. For me personally, as a user and my preferences, that is an unusable shade to me. So I guess I'm gonna go to frosting. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that particular shade. I don't know if this was, you know, obviously this is like a one and done, like, you know, manufacturing process because it's limited to this, you know, this box. Maybe they were in a rush. I don't know. I cannot speak, you know, to that. I do not work for Glamlite. Everything else, though, stunning. No complaints. Okay. It's okay. That one shade is kind of perturbing me. The packaging, though, the actual color story, the layout, and the way that everything else performed, I'm fine with. I always leave a pinned comment for you guys, or I'll pop it right here on the screen to let you know how these wore. That is the most important part to eyeshadows for me. I don't care if I have to work for it, if I gotta play a little bit to get it where I needed to go. I'm fine doing that. I'm fine taking in a little bit of extra time. What I'm not fine with is taking the time out of my day to do my makeup and it's off my eyeballs in 3.2 seconds. So I will update. I think with the lip kits, I don't really like milky. So I don't think I'm gonna use that. And I dropped the other one on the floor. So guess what? We're gonna use this one and hope that it works okay. Now I'm a little scared. I like the highlighter. Again, it's, you know, is it an everyday highlighter? No, but it's really pretty. And these, to my knowledge, are not, they don't have shade names or anything, I guess because they're kind of limited to the box. And here's what the shade looks like. These are not always my favorite. Sometimes they're very, very tough, and I'm not a fan of anything tugging at my skin. Okay. Oh. Well, already I know it's going to be creamy, so let me be a little bit more careful. Let me shut my mouth. Okay, I actually like that. I didn't think I was going to at first, but I do like it. It's creamy, but not so creamy that I feel like it's just like kind of flaking off. And it definitely was not tugging at all. And yeah, there's no shade. I love the packaging though. I think it's going to be a beautiful color. Hopefully it's a big doe foot. Yes, it is. I like a larger doe foot applicator. Oh! It smells like hot chocolate and it smells amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that. Ooh, yes. Ooh, no stickiness at all. Quite thin, but it has a little bit of weight to it, meaning I feel like it's going to stay in place for a little while. I like the level of shine. I like the doe foot applicator. Ooh, yeah. It complements the liner too beautifully. Whoa. I like that a lot. The only other thing I would do would be to hop off camera and I would put on some mascara. So I'm going to call this done. This is all of my products I received in my Glamlite holiday mystery box. I feel like for $50, in my opinion, very well worth it. I mean, I have liners that I pay $22 for and I'm obsessed with them. So this right here in a lot of places would be 50 bucks on its own. The highlighter I really think is absolutely stunning. I love the packaging. I like a duochrome moment like this, not for every day, but for a lot of my looks, I do choose to use things like this. And I think even taking just like a deeper base, maybe just taking even that pink and then putting this all over on top of it would be stunning. Love the packaging. They kill it with the packaging. Love the packaging of this. I like the overall color story of this. Like I said, I would have either swapped one of these out with something more pinky to kind of go with this or made this slightly more purple toned. And this shade right here, it just, y'all, it doesn't really do much. And it's such a pretty shade. Like if you could get it to show up, it would be lovely. Overall though, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 yellow hearts solely for the fact that I know I'm not going to use a couple of the products, which that's what happens when you get a mystery box and then that one shade in that palette. You know, other than that, I think it was a great value overall. I like the actual look and I like the selection as a whole. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know. Let's have that conversation. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you did enjoy. Thank you to my beautiful channel members. I love you. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And of course, be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.